Virgil has suffered multiple concussions. As revealed by Tatanka on his Instagram, got a message from a friend that Virgil is not doing good and has had several strokes. There is power in prayer. Everyone come together, please, and say a prayer for Virgil. If it was you, you would want the same. Love one another. We're all imperfect human beings on this journey called life. Sort of
Who
weird.
sent that?
That's Tatanka. It's sort of a weird tribute saying, I read that as he's not that good of a guy, but pray for him anyway.
Yeah, Virgil, I never heard a lot of bad stuff about him, but I never heard any really good stuff about him. I don't think nobody knew him much, tell you the truth. DiBiase, maybe, but that's the only time I ever knew that Virgil was ever associated with anybody even close to the top of the card. So, and I do hate that he had strokes, because that's not a good thing to deal with. And I see, and they're joke pictures is what they are. He's at a convention and he's sitting by himself. Nobody's around his table. And of course, some people have to be around his table, saying hello to him, whatever. But somebody would just take a picture and nobody is around his table, which looks like nobody is even concerned with him being at this convention. So the only time I ever heard about him, I think, was when he was with DiBiase. Is the only time. So, but my prayers are to him. I'm not religious, but I guess I don't have anything else to say. But I wish him the best, and I hope he recovers, and I hope he's fine.
Virgil's health has been in decline for some time, apparently, and the former $1 Million Man bodyguard also was recently diagnosed with dementia as well, which is early to get it, so it's a terrible situation. He seems to, for quite a few years, have led a very transient lifestyle in the sense that, he'd stay with fans in hotels, or go to conventions, and as you say, the Lonely Virgil fad for a while. He'd always pop up, and even started a GoFundMe about a year or two ago for $400 for basic toiletries and clothes, and he ended up raising $4,600.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I think you should raise more than that, but just saying, hey, I'm doing a 10 can drive for the Boy Scouts or something, but to raise more than $4,000. And especially with wrestling fans, they're, when a wrestler is in trouble or needs something, most people are wrestling fans that I know. If they can afford it, they'll send $10, $25, $50 sometimes. But it surprises me he only got $4,000 out of a couple of million, or that Newton knows who he is.
Well, it probably wasn't even publicised. I'd never heard of it until yesterday when I looked it up.
Well, I didn't hear about it either. I would have sent some money.
We will move
because
on.
I do have a PayPal account. I do have that. And if anybody wants to help the old Dutchman out, it's Dirty Dutch Mantell with 2 L's at gmail.com.
You're going to be asking for like a canned food drive now for you, aren't you?
Well, pretty much. I'll just send some money. I'll convert it into the goods. Yeah. I'll do that.